Good morning, my name is Irma Alvarez, and my student ID is 2033. In this case, this video is to show you how to do the practice number 2 of Thorn, that is this one. But first of all, we have to open the software where we do this. And we have to take this part that says FANUC L, and to move to this part where it says DOSBox and wait for it to open. Now it's opened. Here I am going to use, first of all, in Thorn we only use the half of the measures. Here it is easy because it shows us already how we have to write it in the program. At the beginning of the program, we have to indicate the size of the part that we are going to do in our piece. Writing the part billet, it indicates the size of our piece, and then we have the axe. The axe is the part of vertical. In vertical, we have a size of 24.5, and the C indicates the horizontal way, and in C we have a 42. So we are going to write 42. And now here I am going to use only 3 tools. So I am going to tool depth T1, and now tool depth T2, and tool depth T3. Once I indicate the size and the tools of our piece, we can start to make our code. To the code, we have to write always an N and a number 10 by 10. And we're going to write G21 and G99. These codes means G21 means the start of numeric units, and the G99 is the velocity of our work. Now in 20, here we're going to write a G28, who indicates the part where the tool is going to move to the home part, that is here. And now the N30. In the N30, we are going to indicate the part where we are going to use the tool number 1. And now the M6 is for the tool change, as I said before. And now the N40, let me move this. Let me move this here so you can see the codes. And now the N40, we are going to use the code MO3, and the MO3 is to make the turn on the machine in a clockwise, and we're going to add a speed of 3000. And now N50, and we are going to move the GOO. The GOO is for a very fast movement. And now we're going to indicate the X 24.5 and ACO1. And now N60. And N60, we're going to write a G71. The G71 is for the start a Thorn cycle machine. GO1, E1, R 0.5. This is the U indicates how much or how many is going to move our tool from the inside of the piece, and the R is how you're going to get back. It's going to be inside 1 and get back 0.5, just the middle. And now we're going to use also the G71 and the P of 80, because it's the range of codes or of lines where our machine is going to be the work done. and the Q, that is the limit or where it ends of the work, UB1, W1, and F. F is for the tolerance of the piece, and here we have a 0.5 millimeters, so we have to add 0.5. And now in 80, and here is G00 X 0 for the beginning, and now in 90, G01. G00 is for a very fast movement, as we can see here. And G01 is for a linear movement that is a little bit slower than the G00. It's not so brutal, or yeah, it's not so faster. And now we go to the C0. In this part, the tool is not going to touch any part of the piece. It's not going to affect to our result. And now N100, we are going to write here. Here is where our piece is going to be done. And now we are going to start here. We're here. At the moment, we're here. And now we want to be in this part. We're going to write an X7. Now in 110. We're going to write C minus because we are going to the left. If we go to the left, it's for the negative position. If we go to the right, it's for a positive position. And now N7, and now N120. Yeah. Here we already have a circular movement, and as you can see, it's a clockwise movement. So for this part, we need to use the GO2. The GO2 is for a clockwise sense, and this one is for a clockwise sense. So we're going to use the GO2 with an X of 14, and now a C of 14 also, because it ends here, C minus 14, and the radius of 7, because it starts here and here, and it's just a half, so it's 7. And 130, and we have to indicate also another linear movement, so we're going to write the GO1, and now we have to indicate that is then the X14. And now C minus is going to be here 7. For the 7 plus 7 is 21. Now in 140. And here we need to move from here to here. We are going to go to the 17.5. This X 17.5. 17.5, and a C of 3.5 plus 21, so it's 24.5, a minus 24.5. 150. And here we have another circular movement, and this one is counterclockwise, and for the counterclockwise it's GO3. So we're going to write here GO3 X 24.5 because it's the final part, 24.5, C minus this part, that is 24.5 plus 7 is 31.5, and a radius of 7 also. Now in 160, we're going to have another linear movement that is from here. So we're going to use GO1 again. And now from here, it's the also 24, or we already are in 24, so we're not only going to C minus 40, 42. Let me check. Okay. Here, I get wrong in something. I put 42, but it's only the size of here. I didn't consider that we're going to cut with a 3mm grooving tool. So we have to add also those three, so it's at 45. And I am going to add it even until C45. And now in 70, whoa, and 170. I am going to, oh, sorry, wait. Here I am going to go to the X from the, oh, I forget it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I did get confused in some point. Here we are going to use here this code. I don't know why it's not writing. G28. G28 for get back into the position hum. And now here we can add it to the Q part. Here it's 100, 170. And now in 180, here I can add the part of the second tool with the MO6 and add the tool number 2. And now in 90, here I can add the MO3 for the beginning and a speed of 3000, and now in 200. And after that, here can add a GOO, XO, and 210 GO1 for a very lower movement, C1. And now in 20, we can use the G70, so we can repeat a cycle with a P80 using the values here before, so we don't write this again. So we indicates that we want to start from that point until the other point. And a Q170. And here is the UV1, W1, and IF of 0 because we don't want tolerance anymore. We want to have the piece as it has to be. And now N230. And here I can add also, as I indicates where the work is going to be done, here I can use the another tool that I want to use. That is the MO6 tool 3 and 204 MO3 speed of 3000. Now and 250 G00. And here that I am going to do the cut, I am not going to begin from here to here and do this process. I can go just from here, from the top, very fastly. So it's 24.5. G01, C minus 45, that is the where it ends, and now in 270. And X1, so it's going to be cut the piece for to come here in the middle. And now we get back until X 24.5 and MO5. The MO5 code it's for the stop the movement of this part. I don't remember how to say it in English. I'm sorry. And 300 G28 for get back the tool to home part. And now and 310 the M30 code. The M30 code is for stops the program. And now here with the function plus F9, I can set the tools. The tool number 1 is going to be the tool number 14. Tool number 2 is the finishing one, that is this part. And the third one is the 3 millimeters, this one. And now also with function plus F9, we go to run program. Oh, here I didn't add the X. Program. There should be work. And that's how the piece is at the end. And now pressing function plus F9 and go to the 3D view. That is how it's going to be look once it's done. And that'll be it. And thank you for watching.